Well, here's my ski all mocked up and ready to test and make sure it's ready for rough water riding. Big trip end of May in the Atlantic Ocean, and so we've had guys that have done this before, and I'm just trying to learn from their experiences and going based upon that. I've prepped my ski so that in about a month or more it'll be ready to go. It's mocked up so I can take it out into rough water and see what's loose and what will break. But at the end of the day, right now I'm focused on two things, which is getting towed and towing. I've already done a video that's kind of explained how I set up the getting towed part. I call it the towee, and that is this part of it right here, which is this line that comes down and is strapped to a Velcro stretchy strap. And you'll notice that I even have it marked with red tape so that I don't go into a wrong loop when I need to get towed. Now, I think it's the responsibility of the person getting towed to get the tow line to the tower. The tower is under control. He's got to be able to drive through waves and pushed around by the wind. The towee is obviously he has not a whole lot left to do other than get him that line. So the process should be where he is able to get his tow line from wherever he's going to get it, snap it onto here first, then once it's snapped, then he will throw the other end to the tower. And the tower has to be set up to be able to receive it. He's going to grab it, do whatever he has to be able to get it with one hand. He's got to keep his own ski under control and keep from falling off. Now, this is the way I've set it up. The key to the tower, is you have to be able to do it quickly, get the person under control. You can't fiddle about, and you can't have any obstructions. So you can't really tow from what would be the tow eye on a jet ski. You have to go down below to the, I guess the hooks to be able to strap onto a trailer is what we use it for most around on jet skis. So that kind of said, all of us have tanks or racks with tanks in them. And we'll have designated, I think, maybe 2 towers. Where everyone has to be a towee, we'll only have 2 towers, which are going to be 3-seat skis, and prepared to be able to hook up someone who's become disabled immediately, get them stable in rough seas. So that's what you have here. Is you'll see that there's a tow harness, and that tow harness comes over the top of the tank. You'll notice that is outside of the step ladder, because if there's a man overboard or if the rider falls overboard, you want it to have full functionality. And obviously you can climb up off over the tank so you can get back onto the ski. The handhold is still intact. So that's the way this is sort of designed. Now, what I've done is I've brought the loop where the attach point would be to the very top, also marked with red tape. Okay, this stays right at the top, and it is connected. It's actually connected right here to keep it from flopping about too much with just a small bungee, but then it's even more connected with a zip strip, as you can see right here. So what would wind up happening is that if I were to be the tower, I would receive the line from the towee, and I would snap click it on here. It would rip off and actually break the zip strip just like that, no problem. Okay, now he is under control and being towed. So he's no longer out of control. He's actually able to be pulled into the waves, get himself somewhat stable. Okay? So that's the deal there. Now, the way I have mine set up also is that you don't want your tow lines to have the part that you're going to throw. You don't want it to have anything metal on it. You don't want it to be so heavy that if you were to throw it and hit somebody in the top of the head or hit the ski, that it would cause any damage to the person or the ski itself. Now, my my tow line is kept in this bag. This bag is actually a dive bag that is strapped to the seat. The seat can still be removed by the same way that you would in any, even if it weren't there. But it's very, very readily available. All I have to do is unhook, pull the tow line out, and throw it to my tower. So that's that part for that, and I'll kind of show you later a demonstration on how I plan on being a tower and a towee in real life.